This is already one of my vassals. So, is that cheaper? So this is for a single county, right? Earldom of Hereford. If I were to declare on for myself, it would be cheaper. Why is it cheaper to declare for myself rather than for my vassal? Oh, I guess because de jure doesn't take it. I just force this person to bend the knee to me, I think. The Earl over here, assuming it works out that way. I mean, I can give it to her after the war, sure, yeah. Would they accept vassalization is a good question. I thought we checked with everyone. Yeah, he's got a big no. Norway is not interested. Estonia won't be a thing either. Yeah, so that's a big no over there. Less bureaucracy. I guess that must be it. So, I mean, I could also declare for a duchy, but it's not going to give me any more land. It's exactly the same amount of land, and it would cost more. So, actually, interesting. The Duchy of Mercia is so much more expensive than the Duchy of East Anglia, and I don't know why. But again, we may as well just do a county declaration because it's exactly the same amount of land. Tell you what, let's go for Cambridgeshire first, just arbitrarily. They have a notification for accepting vassalization after a pop-up? Probably based on the size. Well, I mean, as a duchy, Mercia is huge, but I'm only missing one province. But I guess it must be based on the size of the actual duchy, irrespective of how much land you're actually fighting for. Which is fair. It might be something that Paradox could adjust later on, because in this context, it sort of doesn't make sense, because it's literally just a war for the county. I think the prestige cost maybe should be weighted based on how much territory is encompassed, but I guess it's all fine. Anyway, I don't see any reason not to just start this war. Should be pretty easy peasy. So we'll do the thing where we hit F3, we hit this, we drop some troops here, and then, well, we only have one rally point, so all armies would be raised. So whether I hit raise local or raise here, it doesn't make a difference. What I'm going to do is effectively do a raise local, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit raise here. I'm going to let the game run for a sec, and then once I've got, like, a big number of troops, like, this is a huge number. It's not nowhere close to what we're going to do. I'm going to control-click to move. Interesting, there's a little conflict there. And this will actually stop the recruiting from continuing on, or the raising. He's having an affair with his lover. I did not see what the fuss is about. It's not as if lust is an unnatural affliction. That's interesting! Because it still gives us the notification of people having affairs with people. Maria's going to lose a level of devotion. Because she's not chocolatist. He is, she's not. I might be getting notified just because technically it's still a crime for her. Lover's pox. Ugh. That actually is kind of interesting. I like how, like, the reaction from my character is like, yes, and? I can call in an ally. I don't need to do anything like that. There's Borough. Borough would be like a city, right? This must be... Oh, there's another barony over here. I'm going to split this in half. You have to actually hit the split it in half, not use the F hotkey. Or is the barony empty? Ah, never mind. That's interesting. It's called a barony, even though it doesn't have a castle. Technically still a crime for her. Yeah, that's true. Nothing has changed there, because that's the way it was, too. Oh, my heir, Prince Eve. Oh, your wife died. Well, you know, here's getting on in age or something. So that is your genius wife. All right, well, let's marry you to someone else there. Someone fertile and with inheritable congenital traits. And Eve, you've got handsome. So if we did stack someone else with handsome or beautiful, it would increase the chances of things. I still don't know. I've got to check the wiki to see if people have figured out. Like, if I do this, is there a chance that the children inherit nothing? Because if they're both handsome, it says they would guarantee that they would get handsome with a chance of upgrading to beautiful. What we don't know is whether or not they're guaranteed to get one of these traits from their parents like this, or if there's actually a chance they get nothing. It's possible that there's a chance they get nothing, but they might have a higher chance of getting beautiful this way than just two handsome people. So I don't know. The thing is, she's 16, and, you know, it's going to be a long time to make lots of babies. They're both super hot, so they'll, you know, maybe that'll work out. There's potential alliances and things. She's already a chocolatist, which is great. We're going to have to convert Haughty over here. Oh, I can't because she's not in my court. That's a shame. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. Chance of children is high. Yeah, well, they're going to want to be... They're going to want to be touching butts all the time because of how hot they are. Do they fix naming your grandchildren? I think... I don't know if you get a pop-up for it, but I think it might be built into the game now, where you can... rename, maybe, your grandchildren? Maybe you can... Oh, right there! Rename character! Right there. Now, that's an interesting question. He's currently the heir. I'm tempted to rename all the children, but it might be a lot of work. The thing is, the game will, by default, try to use dynastic names. Like, here's a cyborg over here. I don't think, right now, because we're doing a big time skip, I'm not going to rename the kids, because I have no idea where we're going to end up in things later on. It's going to be a lot of time. But when we go back to not doing the time skip, then we will probably rename our grandchildren ahead of time. Privy is a small place, and the air reeks of foul things recently deposited, but it's private, oh so private. Oh, are we going to have sex in a bathroom? Rathaid looks at me hungrily, removing her garments. I do the same, and as we kiss, a wave of lust rises to make us forget both the spatial discomfort and dismal views and smell that surround us. Yo! We should do this again, but perhaps someplace else. Yeah, no kidding. Go to the privy for relief, I always say. We'd end the scheme. I mean, I'll keep going. Why not? So either way the scheme ends. Option A means we remain lovers. Option B means we just stop. Yeah, we'll keep her as a lover. There we go. But yeah, no more bathrooms. Come on, that's gross. I mean, at least the sound of this medieval bathroom. Okay, French cultures are spending. Yeah, I haven't actually taken another look at the council. We have some half-decent people here. We also have to do some convert faith. That is a for sure. I still would like to see a pass of this where it makes it clear which ones are the fastest to convert. 21 months at a casual sort of mouse over seems to be the least, so we'll do some random conversion there. We'll also do some culture conversion, just trying to make people more French, some more. Let's go back to working on Scotland. It's just sort of arbitrary. The more French there is, the more stable things are going to be. You're helping out on everything. You're increasing the control in some arbitrary place. Although, you know what? Maybe we do actually want a bigger levy size and reinforcements. The control job isn't one that, like, you start and sort of finish. It just, like, control is... The longer you do it, the higher the control gets until it hits 100. So it can finish, but it's not like I have to worry about interrupting the jobs, unlike, say, a religious or cultural conversion, where interrupting would actually be a big pain in the ass. It'd be fun to rename a couple kids just to randomly see the chat names pop up after the time skip. Well, I mean, theoretically, some of them will be there. But yeah, maybe, I mean, do we want to name our immediate grandchildren? So instead of Ustachi, that was an interesting interface, that there's this extra button. I think that one may have been done a little quick. So instead of Ustachi over here, we're going to have Socialist Scooby. Welcome to the family, Socialist Scooby. Cyborg, we're going to stay. Edward, we're going to rename you. This kind of awkward interface. Flying Muttley. Flying Muttley. Excellent. And Engelbert, we're going to rename you. Oh, isn't that paused? Oh, yeah, I am. Or no, maybe I'm not paused, but it's just here. Esoteric Fish. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not going to rename my other grandchildren, just the ones from this character's direct heir for now. Are you still sieging? You're still sieging. And they're doing some sieging over here. That's not going to matter in any way whatsoever. Muttley and Scooby. Strong British names. Exactly. Siege, siege, siege. Oh, I think he actually lives here, so we should have sieged that out first, because we may have been able to end the war on the very first siege. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit raise all again, just to get a few more numbers in here. There you go. That is fully sieged out, and what I'll do is I'll control-click over here. We'll group up. We'll probably smack this guy after we're grouped up, and then we'll go and siege. I don't need a campaign for 1.1. No, I really want to keep continuing this one, at least for now, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, the start of these campaigns is always the most interesting. Well, although, no, we've gotten this one pretty interesting. Like, I don't like running around that it's this big, because some of the gameplay becomes a little trivial. But that's one of the reasons I'm doing the time skip, because it's going to introduce so much new chaos. All right, merge up. Let's... Can we catch this guy before he goes out to sea? No, apparently not, because there's no combat preview button. So, all right. Then I'll just split you in half anyway, and you can go here and maybe de-siege it. We don't have to, but I may as well. Plus, you know, I hear they've got some great cards over in Gwent. Oh, my wife's pregnant. And yeah, you know what? You're right about the men-in-arms situation. There's probably a lot more work we could be doing over here. Let me work on maxing out.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
You're maxed out already. All the fighting troops. And then I'll wait on this for a bit, because that'll increase the quality of our army later on, which is nice. Staring at stars. We got whiskey and chocolate. 1 second. I think I may have missed one as well. Interesting. First option gives us a little bit more learning experience. Second one gives us more piety. Actually, I think I'm going to choose the second one here, because I do want the piety so I can holy war at the Pope. We got whiskey and chocolate that came in. It's from Ned Flanders. Idly ho! I moved over from YouTube to Twitch to watch you live. Sound really creepy? What sounds really creepy? Money equals good quality armies. Yeah. We got some decent Knigets, actually. We look here. 24, 20, 18. I looked at that before. Actually, there's 20. I invited him to the court so that I could have him. I was like, wow, you're pretty good. Okay, that's going to be okay. Oh, to watch you live like a stalker. Ah! If you have a lower level, it provides a small boost to higher levels. If you have a lower level, what? It provides a small boost to higher level, what? It starts from the highest trait and lower level... Oh, the inheritance! It starts from the highest trait and lower levels count as if it were an inactive version of the higher level trait. So having beautiful and handsome together means it would be the same as having a beautiful person married to someone who inherited beautiful, but it didn't activate. Just because both parents have something doesn't mean it will active. Oh, I didn't know you could have... So, some of the children might carry an inactive, like, hidden... Well, look at the arrows here. I guess that's our realm tree. Right, a dormant gene, basically, for being beautiful or whatever. Okay, well, that's actually really good information. And what happened? My Count... Hildegarst died. Oh. So my Marshal... Yeah, she was a really good Marshal. 19. I mean, not insane, but pretty good. King Berold over here has a 20, and he's a powerful vassal. This is Marshal, right? Yeah. We could go down here to a 24. So these are all powerful vassals, so they're listed first. We could have a 24, but a 20 and a 24, I'm going to call that pretty close. And since he's a powerful vassal and a king, it would be good to have him on my side. It might be nice. It might be nice to have King Berold on your side. Oh, wait. Seek indulgences. They're going to gain stress because they're greedy. They don't like to have to pay money. That's funny. I love it. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, 20's pretty good. Apparently, so for everyone's stats, it tells you what it is. So our learning of 21 here is excellent. Someone posted on Reddit, and you can see here, Intrigue of 13 is good. Our Stewardship of 6 is poor. Our Marshal of 3 is terrible. So those names come from a file, and people on Reddit, it's posted on the Discord, or not the Discord, the wiki, for CK3. Apparently, if you have a 69, they call it nice. Because Paradox are 12-year-olds. And we love them for it. It's recommending I increase opinion of this guy. He's just an Earl, but yeah. Convert religion on religion sites. Oh, maybe that was what I was supposed to do with the convert religion. Well, if we're going to finish this one, but yeah, I think we have to do Canterbury. We at 100? We're at 100%. So be it.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
All right. Disband all. We'll have to come back for some of this stuff afterwards. We still have to go after Norway and Estonia. Halko! Sup, Halko? Hello! Someone came from Sauna, and now it's time for SimCity 3 stream and beer. Halko, you're Finnish, right? With that name? I mean, Sauna is, like... The Sauna part's hard to pin down. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, I've never been a fan of saunas, but, and we do have, like, you know, there's a little bit of a sauna culture here, but not nowhere near the same. But, like, I don't know, I don't like the heat, which is part of it. Let Estonia be big for once. Well, I mean, we can let Estonia be big, but we kind of want to take the rest of Ireland back. We have a daughter! What's she like? Well, she's quick. I guess that still counts for something. Let's grab a name from Mubot. Well, there is a name fraught with potential disaster. It is Backstabber. I'm going to remove the numbers for Backstabber here. Oh, man. That's not going to end well for someone. Woo! Maybe respell it to Bretonia. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's kind of interesting. Because we really are Bretons, right? We make the best crackers. Do. Extremely finished sauna thingy. Yeah. What happened to the Count of Anjou? Faraday Frank, well, he died. But this is our, how do we get back here? Here, Dynasty tree. The original Count of Anjou is right over here. Is this the color? Is this where we started with this? What are these blocks? Oh, maybe they're houses. Are they houses within the dynasty? That's probably what this colored block is. This was the original Count of Anjou, who eventually became the Duke of Anjou. And we are now... we are now here. So the original count was, so father, grandfather, great. This is our great-great-great-grandfather. What year is it? 1035. We started in, what, 867, right? Faction created against us, the Gaelic Chocolate Populist. Sounds like garlic chocolate, which sounds disgusting. Thank you for the money. I mean, I should probably improve all these holdings. We've got so much cash. Oh, right. We're going to go here so we can get cultural progression, and then here so that we can get more development in counties, which is going to be really helpful. Yeah, let's just build some more generic buildings for a few of these. Taxes and levies. Get some levies, some barracks here. Yeah, let's just get some barracks at all the places. And then we can figure out what we're doing next. Oh, that's a duchy level building. But what I can do is I can upgrade some of these things. We got the money, we may as well construct it, improve the land overall, even if it's not something we might inherit later on, we'll see. Chocolate-covered garlic is apparently really nice. Really? Chocolate-covered, most things are surprisingly good. My favorite is probably chocolate-covered potato chips. So you need like maybe like a thick-cut, sort of ruffled one to sort of hold up, you know, dipped in chocolate and things. But that crunchy, salty, and then the sort of sweet creaminess goes so well together. Really, really, really strong combo. Run this game without a GPU. I actually don't know what the minimum system requirements are, but I believe CK3 is actually possibly more optimized than CK2. Salty chocolate is nice. Oh yeah, we got some chocolate upstairs. Nice dark chocolate with sea salt sprinkled on it. Really good too. Like it's amazing because it just like all what salt does is activate taste buds, so it really kicks it up a notch. Yeah, so I think we need about 750 to go to war with the Pape, which would be nice. What about Trent over here? Trent, you're pretty much on your own. I mean, would you just bend the knee to me? No. But I remembered to check, you guys. So we're going to go for the Dutch. Actually, yeah, I was going to say, the duchy is only a single county here. So again, we can just seize the county, which we will do. Just going to F3, grab the rally point, right-click, I don't know, here. And then raise all, and just let a few ticks of reinforcements arrive. We don't need the entire 18,000 troops. Nowhere close. I don't know if it, like, prioritizes men-at-arms or what, like, what order. You know what? I don't want to attack in the mountains without, like, vastly overwhelming numbers. Salt activates taste buds. That mean Hannibal Lecter preferred salty people. Oh no, I'd be doomed! Chocolatism done. Was that the conversion over here? That was. So, if I go to Chocolatism, holy sites, Jerusalem, Rome, Cologne, which is Chocolatier, Santiago, Canterbury. Okay, so we have actually converted all the sites we control. What we need to do is gain more, which we will do when we grab Rome, for example. So I don't think it matters where we send our guy to convert. We want to do some conversions, just keep things moving. 3 years, 22 months. There you go. We'll pick that. I'd like a list, almost like an EU4 style list for that, maybe. All right, 5,000. There you go, 6,500. So again, what I'll do is I'll just control-click over here. That'll stop the reinforcements because we don't need every troop to be raised up. Rise up. I've got so much Hamilton in my head, you guys. I can't even. It's just non-stop over here. I blame Essentia. Lodrin comes of age! Lodrin, my beautiful son, the bold blackguard. He is arbitrary, wrathful, and lazy. Well, that sounds like a winning combination for a ruler. They grow up so fast. Let's get you married, my son. No, someone outside of the family. What is a circle? Bogomilism. Huh. Let's get you married to a genius. Because you're max level beautiful. We could marry him off to someone else who's beautiful, just to keep that going. But let's see if we can get some, like, double traits going on here. Violetta. There you go. Couple of inheritable traits. Sounds like a good idea. The alliance doesn't really matter. Boom. So they're running around. We'll just sit here and siege. Yep, good. The question is, did it raise the... Okay, we do have some of our catapults, which is nice. Oh, sure. Also, we lost our spy master. Didn't we have like a good 30-point spy master? I feel like that might have been true. So in our powerful vassals, our best one is a 13. I think we're going to go with a non-powerful vassal over here at a 22, and he actually likes me quite a bit at a plus 96. That's very nice. So we want a spy master who likes us, and then he'll go to 100 because we just gave him an awesome, awesome job. You can just uncover stuff. That's going to be okay. Yeah, they changed the siege. They moved this. I think that the information is the same. I think it actually looks maybe a little bit more appealing. I think it was just reorganized just to be a little bit more attractive to the eye. I'd have to compare the before and after of these screens to know if we're getting new information. I suspect it's the same information. It's just, looks different. Spymaster died from drinking. Wow. Oh my god. All of our counselors are just dying. They're probably all a little bit older. All right, steward. So stewardship, we have, of our powerful vassals, they're terrible. Actually, we don't even have a great non-powerful steward. Unless one of my others maybe has got it, we can move them around. 6, 8, 5... No, okay. So yeah, I guess we'll grab Countess Judith here. She's got a 16 stewardship. It's not fantastic. She got the pox. She doesn't love me either, but it's not a big deal, and she'll like me more when she's on the seat. I thought she would. Maybe I want to sway her, actually. Oh, we were swaying someone else, but actually it's probably fine, because we probably got a couple of rounds of success there. Okay. And we're in some other war somewhere. Okay, that's for Trent. Now, what's annoying about this war screen is it doesn't highlight the target place in red. There it is. Alright, maybe we'll go over there. I don't know. Cat pet civil war. I mean, it's bound to happen at some point. I know I can rearrange my stewardship. It is sorted by stewardship, except it's got powerful vassals at the start, which I want to check first, because I will accept a slightly weaker person on my council if they're a powerful vassal. Commoner Anglo-Saxon heritage has been accosted in the streets of Ayr over some minor offense. What, the Scottish and English not getting along? By making a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince my steward, the equally Anglo-Saxon, my good character. Oh, I see. So that we can, because we're trying to boost a relationship with her. So no matter what she'll like us, and there's a chance we'll spend prestige. You know what? We got the prestige. We can do it. What is the whiskey and chocolate? Oh, it's Banana Cabana. Hey! Hey, Quill, since you're thinking about playing Stellaris with the Star Trek mod, I recommend playing one of the Alpha Beta Quadrant maps, unless you're going as a Gamma or Delta species. There's more room for detail and some extra minor species. Really like it. Oh, as opposed to the full galactic map? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I can see that reasoning. Yeah. Boom. All right. I guess we may as well go and send our army over here. Curious what you're going to do with your empire remains hyper-stable over the observer. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to mess it up ourselves. We'll see. It's Oh my, Belf Knight. Okay, that's pause. Good. Oh my. Thank you. Also, I didn't want to say anything really, but we actually